Okay, so yung last part natin is partial derivative. Okay. So, pag sinabing partial derivative, ang symbol natin dito ay imbis na yung ito for ordinary to, ordinary derivative. So, magiging symbol natin is something like this. Okay. So, once na nakita natin yan, we're talking about partial derivative. So, ngayon, dito, ang involved natin na function ay hindi na x lang. Sa loob may y. Kumbaga, one good example is, let's say, x plus 2y. So, ang nasa loob nito ay x and y na. So, sometimes I call the function xy as a function z. Okay? So, pwedeng i-disregard nyo muna ito para hindi kayo malito. So, basically, you have x plus 2y. So, ngayon, pag nagde-derivative tayo, kagaya ng sinabi ko, I'm calling the f of xy as z para one variable or one function representation. So, dito, yun yung z na equal ngayon kay x plus 2y. Okay? So, bakit ganun? Kasi, pag nagpa-partial derivative po tayo, let's say, ipa-partial derivative natin si z with respect to x, dito po, ang gagawin natin, based on the definition, gagawin nating constant ang treatment. Pag ito, constant ang treatment natin kay y, meaning to say, para lang siyang constant number. Pag naman partial derivative of z, with respect to y naman. So, si x naman yung ititreat natin na constant number. So, the only variable na ititreat natin dyan ay x kung with respect sa x and si y kung partially with respect sa kanya. Okay, other than that, we're going to take the other term as equal to a constant number. Kagaya, for example, ng ating given. So, si z equal to x plus 2y. So, pag pinahanap yung first derivative ni z with respect to x, dito, ang mangyayari dito, since x yan, may x tayo, derivative niyan is 1. Paano to walang x? Therefore, ang tingin mo dyan, constant number, so ang derivative ng constant is 0. Kaya dito, ang magiging answer natin is simply 1. Okay. What if the other way around? We differentiate partially z with respect to y. So, since partial nga yan, we're just going to treat other variable as constant. Since we're talking about y, at wala itong y, para lang itong number, derivative ng number, is 0. Since ito ay may y, we treat it as equal. So, ang derivative niya, since with respect partially sa kanya, ang derivative ng y ay 1 na lang. Para siyang x, kung with respect sa x, ang derivative ni x is 1. Ito, with respect to y, so derivative of y with respect to y, that's 1. So, times 2. Therefore, ang first partial derivative of z with respect to y ay 2. Okay? So, that's our partial. Ganun lang po kadali yung partial derivative. What if this time, hinahanapan ako ng ganito, second partial derivative of z with respect to x. Okay, ang ibig sabihin nito? Ang ibig sabihin po nito is you're just going to differentiate the derivative of z with respect to x ng dalawang beses. So, this will be second derivative ni z. Ito naman, dalawang beses with respect kay x yun. Okay? In our example, since ang nakita nating partial derivative ni z ay 1 na lang, so ang derivative niya uli, second derivative ay magiging 0. Same goes with the y with respect to y. So, second derivative ng z partially parehas with respect to y tayo. So, this is simply partial derivative with respect to y ni partial derivative of z with respect to y then. Okay, so ngayon, with respect to y, 2, pag dinerivative niyan, 0 na yan. Okay? So, in this example, pumili lang tayo ng madaling i-differentiate. Okay? Ngayon, may makikita din kayong symbol kasi combination, dalawang beses sa x, dalawang beses, with respect sa x, ito sa y. What if ipapa-differentiate natin with respect partially to y? Sino? Si first derivative of z with respect to x. Okay? So, yung partial derivative ni z with respect to x ay 1. So, pag derivative mo yan, partially with respect to y, the answer is 0. Kasi 1 lang yun eh. Therefore, wala siyang any variable na ang ititreat lang natin na variable ay y. So, wala na. Therefore, the answer is simply 0. So, another, yung partial derivative naman with respect to x nino, the partial derivative of z with respect to y. Okay? So, dito, yung nasa loob muna. Yung nasa loob, partially with respect to y, that is 2. So, derivative niya with respect to x, dahil number lang naman yan, ang derivative niyan is 0. Okay, another example for partial derivative. Let's say we have a z, a function of x and y po yan. We have x e raised to y plus sine x minus y. So, pag pinakuha yung partial derivative of z with respect sa x, si x lang ang ititreat natin na variable. Other variable will be treated as constant, which is in this case, the other variable is y. So, itong e raised to y na to pala, ititreat lang natin siya na constant. Derivative ng x, 1. That's how the partial derivative works. Ngayon, si sine, nasa loob niya si x minus y. Isang term lang po si sine. Dalawang term yung kanyang angle. That's x minus y. So, ngayon, since we're differentiating it with respect to x, nakita natin nandun, then we have to apply the chain rule here. So, hindi natin to iti-treat as simple constant kasi may x na involved. Therefore, derivative po ng sine is cosine x minus y. Copy it. And then, we differentiate the inside. Diba? According to the chain rule. Kung with respect to x yan, derivative ng x is 1. And with respect to x yan, ang y titreat natin as constant. Kaya, derivative ng constant 0. Okay, so the answer here will be e raised to y. Then, positive 1 na lang to kasi ito magka-cancel na eh. So, 1 times cosine, so positive cosine of x minus y. So, this is the partial derivative of z with respect to x. So, ngayon, what if with respect naman kay y, si x ang ititreat natin na variable. So, si x ang ititreat natin as constant. Si y, si variable. So, ilabas natin si x. Ang derivative ng e raised to y, kumalan nyo, copy. Then, derivative ng y. In this case, dahil with respect sa kanya, ang derivative ni y is 1. Dahil with respect sa kanya. Plus, with respect to y, may y sa loob. Therefore, the derivative din natin si sine. So, maging cosine of x minus y. Then, with respect to y, therefore, x is constant. Derivative ng constant, 0 minus with respect to y. So, derivative ng y is simply 1. Okay. So, ang kalalabasan po, x e y times 1. So, x e raised to y. Then, this will be negative 1. Negative times positive cosine will have negative cosine of x minus y. So, here is our partial derivative with respect to y. So, let's try this one. Ito. Second partial derivative, both with respect to x. So, ibig sabihin yung una nating partial derivative with respect to x, i-derivative uli natin partially with respect uli sa x. Okay? So, ito, ang mangyayari dito, again ito yung symbol niyan. So, i-differentiate natin with respect to x yung derivative of z with respect to x. Yan po yung ibig sabihin ng second derivative ni z with respect to x, partial derivative. So, since ito po ang ating partial derivative of z with respect to x, i-differentiate natin ulit siya partially with respect to x. So, walang x dito sa term na to. Therefore, constant lang tingin natin dyan. 0 ang derivative niyan. Dito may x. Therefore, yung cosine, we have to differentiate it. So, that's negative sine of the angle x minus y. Then, with respect tayo kay x, diba? So, this is 1 minus 0. Kasi ang derivative ni y is 0. Why? Kasi siya ay constant lang ang treatment natin. So, basically, this is 1 times negative. So, we'll have negative sine of x minus y. Ayan siya. Negative sine x minus. What if dalawang beses i-partial derivative with respect to y? So, yan yung partial derivative ng first partial derivative with respect to y, with respect to y ulit. So, ito yung with respect to y natin. I-differentiate lang din ulit natin siya with respect to y. So, ang treatment kay x ay constant derivative ni ey as is ey times 1. Okay, e raised to y, derivative ni y is 1 kasi with respect sa kanya. Okay. Then, kasi na ba tayo? Ito. Then, minus. So, ano ba yung derivative ni cosine x? So, kasi with respect to y, may y siya sa loob eh. So, we have to differentiate the cosine. Ang derivative niya is negative sine of x minus y being multiplied. Ito, i-multiply pa natin siya. Ito, i-rewrite ko lang po muna ha. Okay. So, again, ito yan si with respect to y, differentiate natin with respect ulit sa y, factor out x, derivative ni e raised to y is e raised to y times 1. Then, since may y dito, minus cosine dapat, pero papaderivative natin si cosine. So, that will be negative sine of x minus y. And then, derivative with respect to y, yes. So, therefore, derivative ni x minus y with respect sa y, x. So, 0 minus 1. Okay. And that will be x e raised to y. Negative 1 to times negative, positive times negative. So, negative sine of x minus y. Okay. So, yan yung ano natin. Meron pa siyang kasunod. Ito, yung pwede pa rin yung second partial derivative. Una with respect to x, then second. So, meaning to say, dito, ang titingnan natin to yung partial derivative ni z with respect to x. Okay, i-differentiate natin yung with respect sa y. Okay. So, with respect to y, ha, ito tingnan natin. So, with respect to y, dahil may y siya, that's ey, derivative of y is 1. Dito may y din. So, ang derivative ni cosine, negative sine, copy x minus y, with respect to y, so that will be 0 minus 1. 0 minus 1. So, ayan. So, with respect to y, derivative niyan, ey times 1 plus, may y dito, therefore, derivative ni cosine, negative sine x minus y. With respect to y, so this is 0 derivative, then minus 1. Ito po siya. So, magiging answer natin dito is e raised to y, negative 1 to times negative. So, positive times positive, positive sine x minus y. Okay, yung kabila na ito, second partial derivative of z, una with respect to y, sunod with respect to x. Yung with respect to y natin ay ito. Okay. Ngayon, pinapa-differentiate siya with respect to x. Therefore, kung with respect to x, ito, ilalabas lang natin si ey, then derivative ni x is 1. Ey, derivative niya with respect sa kanya is 1. Dito, with respect to x ay meron. Therefore, minus, ang derivative ni cosine is negative sine of the angle x minus y. Tapos, derivative ng angle. With respect to x tayo. So, 1 minus 0. Kasi ang y ay treated as constant. So, this, ang magiging answer natin ay e raised to y times 1 e raised to y. Tapos, 1 times negative. So, magiging positive sine x minus y. So, ito yung ating example.